Okay, Varshika, questions, Radha, Kamala, Kriti, Supriya, Manasvi. Go ahead, Ma.
Mom wants to know what Mukundamaala is.
Okay, there was a great devotee, one of the 12 Alwars, called Kulashekara Alwar. Finish it quickly, you should listen. Finish it. So, his name is Kulashekara Alwar. He is a great devotee of Narayana. All the 12 Alwars, there are only 12 Alwars. He is one of the greatest Alwars. All Alwars are great, but this Kulashekara Alwar, all the Alwars composed only in Tamil. Kulashekara Alwar is the only one who composed, at least for us, 40 verses in Sanskrit. That is the prayer for Mukunda. Mukunda. What is the meaning of Mukunda? Any of you, what is the meaning of Mukunda?
Krishna.
Krishna. Why he is called Mukunda then? Didn't Mom tell you the meaning of Mukunda? Mukti da iti Mukunda. One who gives you moksham is called Mukunda. Mukunda means one who gives you mukti. Mukti means moksham, salvation. Salvation means getting out of the repeated and endless cycles of birth and death and birth and death. So that's why he's called Mukunda. Narayana, Mukunda, Krishna, they are one and the same. He composed 40 verses. He is the great devotee of Lord Ranganatha. Every day he wanted to go to Sri Rangam and see Ranganatha. He believed that if somebody is really following Sharanagati, Prapatti, Bharanyasam, Bharasamarpanam, they are all one and the same. Same meaning. When you do Sharanagati, you offer your Jivatma to Krishna. Bharasamarpanam, the burden of your Jivatma, you offer to Krishna. You don't have to worry about anything. Krishna will take care of you completely. When you truly believe in Sharanagati, you don't have money, Krishna will give you. You don't have a house, Krishna will give you. You don't have food, Krishna will give you food. But you should believe absolutely in Krishna. And suppose you already have a house, he will protect it, that it won't catch fire. You don't have car, Krishna will give you a car. You already have a car, Krishna will make sure you will not end up in a bad accident with the car. So yogam kshemam, what you don't have, Krishna will give you. What you have, Krishna will protect. What else you want? And this Kulashekara Alwar believed in Lord Krishna so much. You know, at one point what he said? He also loved Tirupati, Srinivasa, Venkateshwara. He said, hey Venkateshwara, let me become a stone at the doorstep of your temple. So if I become a doorstep, all the devotees who are getting inside the temple, they may not keep their feet on me, but as they cross me and go in or out of the temple, the dust from their feet will fall on me and I will be purified. So he used to pray, hey Venkateshwara, make me even a stone at your doorstep. Such a great man. So staying at the doorstep, he can always look at the beautiful face of Lord Srinivasa. And he composed 40 verses in praise of Lord Krishna. and that is called Mukundamaala. Is that clear, Manasvi?
Clear. Can we learn Bhagavad Gita?
What is it, Amara, Priya?
Swamiji, can we learn Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah, you want me to ask you questions on Bhagavad Gita?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Bhagavad Gita. Lots of questions, right? Let us see. If somebody is a very arrogant fellow, how do you think he will behave according to Krishna in Bhagavad Gita? If somebody is a very arrogant fellow, how do you think he will behave? What did Krishna say? Okay, I'll prompt you. āḍhyo'bhijanavānasmi. You forgot? āḍhyo'bhijanavānasmi. Konyoste sadrisho maya. Go ahead. Ichche dasyami modishya. Ityajnana vimohitaha. What happened, Pritika?
I forgot that.
Forgot?
Yes.
You know, you are not chanting these days. Manasvi, do you know the meaning of it?
No, Swamiji. Swamiji, which chapter is it?
16th chapter, 15th verse, 16-15. This is how people of the nature of a demon, the nature of a Rakshasa, they will behave. āḍhyo'bhijanavānasmi konyosya sadrisho maya yakshe dasyami modishya ityajnana vimohitaha. Radha, you know the meaning of it, Amma?
No, Swamiji.
Suppose when you find somebody who is very arrogant, you know what they will think? Hey, I am very wealthy. I am born in a great family. Is there anybody equal to me? I will do all kind of sacrifices, even if those pujas are prohibited by the scriptures. And to show off, I'll give lot of money to charity. I will give some money to the poor people. And let me enjoy. And this is how people of the nature of a demon will be completely mesmerized by their own ignorance. Okay, I'm getting an urgent call I have to attend. Is afflicted by a demon. That is why they are talking like this. Because they are ruining themselves. They are just ruining themselves. Now, what will happen to that kind of people who are born with a nature of a Rakshasa, of a demon? You know what Krishna says in that 16th chapter? Okay, try whether you can get this verse. Ready? āsurīṃ yonimāpannā. Good, Pritika. Good. Go ahead. āsurīṃ yonimāpannā mūḍhā janmani janmani māṃ aprāpyaiva kaunteya māṃ aprāpyaiva kaunteya tato yanti adhamāṃ gatiṃ. Krishna says, Arjuna, this kind of people who are born in the mentality of demons, they are deluded and they will again and again take birth in a similar way in the womb of a mother that is having this kind of a demon mentality, and they will never be able to attain Bhagavan Krishna. They will never attain salvation, and they'll be going down. Every birth they take, they go to the lower level. That means their future births will be like animals, snakes, birds, plants, trees. Radha, can you chant this verse, Amma? 16:20, āsurīṃ. You can look at the book and chant if you want.
1 second, Swamiji.
16-20.
1 second.
yonimāpannā. Could you get
āsurīṃ yonimāpannā mūḍhā janmani janmani māma prāpyaiva kaunteya tato yantyadhamāṃ gatiṃ.
Very good. Now, if we want to get out of this one, Krishna is saying, the next verses are also, they're all very important, Amma. Let us look at them. Sadashiva, can you find out whether any of the kids would like to join? Kritika, do you know the next verse? Why we fall down to hell? 3 ways we fall into hell. Vidhaṃ narakasyedaṃ. Kaama Krodha tadha Lobha tasmāt at.Trayam tyajet. Radha, you want to read that verse, Amma? Number 20.
What's the number?
21. 16th chapter, 21. The next verse.
Vidhaṃ narakasyedaṃ dvāraṃ nasanamaṭmanah kāma krodhastata lobhastasmādettattrayam tyajet.
Okay. When we develop this kind of a mentality of a demon, 3 doors will be there wide open for us to fall into hell and suffer in hell, narakam. What are they? Kama, krodhas, tadha, lobha. Kama, our desires that are against dharma. Our desires that are against dharma. Krodha, we get angry, we fight with everyone, we hurt people when we are angry. So, our desires that are against dharma is the first door we are opening to go to hell. And our anger, and in the angry mode, we hurt people, we hurt ourselves, we hurt others, and we do irreparable damage. That way we are opening the second door to go directly into hell. Third one, lobha. Even though people have plenty money, they will not use that money for charity and charitable purposes. They will not use that money to build schools. They will not use that money to build hospitals. They will not use their money to donate some food for the poor people, to the hungry. They will not use that money to propagate religious activities. They will not use their money to establish proper religious institutions. What all they feel, let me enjoy, let me enjoy, let me enjoy. Therefore, greediness, not spending the money for the good of other people, is the third door we are opening to go to hell. So, Radha, what should we do if you don't want to go to hell?
Get Sharanagati and follow.
First thing, we should control our desires that are against Dharma. Every one of us gets hungry, so we have to eat something. So, Dharma, instead of eating forbidden food, we can eat prasadam. Kamaha, oh, let me eat some forbidden food. Desire against Dharma. If you cannot offer it to Krishna, it is forbidden. Anybody who eats forbidden food will develop only negative thoughts, bad desires against Dharma, will make more mistakes, and will end up in hell. So, we should not have bad desires. But you are hungry, then control your mind and say, I will eat only prasadam. You are tired. Go to the park, take a walk. But don't say, I want to go to a club and dance half naked. It is forbidden. Krishna doesn't say, yes, you get tired, you have to relax. Go to a park, take a walk, sit with friends, have a nice talk, give them plenty prasadam. You enjoy plenty prasadam. That's what Krishna says. Krodha, getting angry. Never get angry with anyone. If we cannot control our anger, we will end up in hell. Of course, for the right thing, you can get angry, but not for a selfish thing. What is this? On one hand, Krishna says, don't get angry. But what is the meaning of for a right thing, you can get angry? Can you give one example where you can get angry for a right thing? Kamala, can you give an example? Kamala?
Yes, Swamiji, I didn't hear you. What, Swamiji? Yes.
Hanuman is a great devotee of Rama.
Yes, Swami.
But he got angry with Ravana because Ravana committed a great mistake.
Yes. Yes, Swamiji.
In abducting Sita Devi.
Yes.
So when injustice is happening, you are getting angry is okay.
Yes.
Because Ravana committed a grave mistake, a great blunder, and a most sinful act of abducting Sita Devi. That too cheating Rama, creating a golden deer, taking Rama away,
Yes. Yes,
taking Rama away, sending Lakshmana away, coming as a sannyasi, cheating Sita Devi, and taking her as a prisoner.
Yes.
So Hanuman got angry. So when somebody is doing the wrong thing, you can get angry.
Yeah.
But when you get angry for your personal thing, that is the one that takes us to hell. Can you give one example where getting angry for a personal thing will lead us into trouble? You want something? Chocolate? Okay.
Indra Swamiji.
Indra, where did he get angry for the wrong thing?
When I appended the king the flower garlands.
Oh, yes.
That is not getting angry. That is arrogant. That is arrogant. Indra was arrogant, so he got into trouble. Getting angry will lead us into trouble. Will lead us to hell. Can you think of something?
Duryodhana.
Yeah, who, sir?
Duryodhana.
Duryodhana?
Duryodhana song.
I'm not able to hear you. What is it, Sadashiva?
Duryodhana gate.
Huh? Duurvaasa is the best example. Duurvaasa is the best example. Look, Ambarisha is a great devotee. Ambarisha is a great devotee. But Duurvaasa may be a good man, but he got angry with a devotee. So what happened to Duurvaasa? You know about Duurvaasa and Ambarisha? You don't know that? Radha, you know Radha, what happened?
No, Swamiji.
How come? Today is Ekadashi. On Ekadashi day, all good devotees fast. Children don't have to fast, don't worry. The next day, Dwadashi, Ambarisha was about to break the fast. Duurvaasa came and Ambarisha invited him for lunch. But Duurvaasa said, I'll go to the river, take my shower, offer my prayers and come. But he did not come. It was getting late. So Duurvaasa just drank 1 glass of water, 1 cup of water to break the fast. But Duurvaasa got very angry that Ambarisha even drank water before feeding him. And Duurvaasa created a demon, fire-spitting demon to kill out of his anger, unable to control his anger. He created a Kritya, fire-spitting demon. Ambarisha, as a good devotee, did not get angry. He only said, Narayana, Narayana. That's it. Immediately Narayana sent the Sudarshana Chakram. Duurvaasa got angry and created. Sudarshana came, killed that demon Kritya. Wanted to punish Duurvaasa, was chasing Duurvaasa. Duurvaasa could not protect himself. Duurvaasa went to Brahma Lokam, asked for protection. Brahma could not give him protection. Duurvaasa went to Shiva, asked for protection. Shiva could not give him protection. He went to Narayana and asked for protection. Narayana said, why should I protect you? You get angry for everything, and a good devotee, Ambarisha, you tried to kill. Why should I protect you? If you have hurt my devotees, it is hurting me. I don't want to protect you. Duurvaasa begged, sir, if you don't stop Sudarshana, Sudarshana will kill me. He said, you are angry. You offended Ambarisha. You want to live. So you go to Ambarisha, fall at his feet and ask for forgiveness. If Ambarisha wants, he can protect you, not me. I don't want to protect you. So Duurvaasa came, fell at the feet of Ambarisha and asked for protection. That is when Ambarisha gave protection to Duurvaasa. So getting angry can lead us into trouble. Getting angry can lead us into trouble. Getting angry is another door we are opening to go to hell. Okay. Kaama, Krodha, Lobha. Can you give an example? Kaama, desires against Dharma, will get into trouble, just as Krodha, anger, will get into trouble. Duurvaasa got into trouble because of his anger. Kaama, desires against Dharma, can lead us into trouble. Can you give an example? Ravana is the best example. Yeah. You can be happy with your wife, with your husband, nothing wrong. But Ravana wanted another man's wife, Rama's wife. That is a mistake. He is a desire which is against Dharma. To abduct another man's wife is against Dharma. He did it, he got into trouble, and finally he died. So, desires against Dharma, like Ravana, like Duryodhana, will lead us into deep trouble and hell. Anger will lead us to hell, like Duurvaasa, getting angry, got into trouble. Lobha, greediness. Greediness will get us into trouble. Means you have so much, but you will not spend it for good cause, and you want to grab other people's money also. Greedy people. That will get you into trouble. Can you think of one good example? Duryodhana is the one. He is already a king. He has so much, but he is greedy. He grabbed the kingdom of Pandavas. He cheated them. He grabbed. And even when Krishna asked for the property of the Pandavas to be returned, Duryodhana is greedy. He didn't want to return. Krishna went even further down. Okay, Duryodhana, there is no point in fighting for property. And that too between brothers. Pandavas are your brothers. If you cannot give half the kingdom, can you give at least 5 villages? You keep the entire kingdom, just 5 villages to Pandavas. Duryodhana is so greedy. Duryodhana is so greedy. He did not even want to give 5 villages. You know what he told Krishna? I will not give anything to the Pandavas. Not even 1 millimeter of land where you can keep the tip of a pin. I won't want to give. I want everything for myself. That is greediness. What happened? Got into trouble. Pandavas came to fight. Krishna supported the Pandavas. Duryodhana and all his 100 brothers are dead in the Kurukshetra war. So these are the 3 things that we have to remember. Kaama, Krodha, Lobha, Tasmat etat-trayam tyajet. If we have desires that are against Dharma, we get into trouble, like Ravana. If we are angry and hurt people, we get into trouble, like Duurvaasa. And if we are greedy and don't follow Dharma, we end up in trouble and we go to hell and suffer, like Duryodhana. Even though he has the whole kingdom at his disposal, he was so greedy, he did not even want to give 5 villages. Actually, they are eligible for the half the kingdom. Instead of giving half the kingdom, he is so greedy, Duryodhana. He said, I cannot even give 5 villages. So he got into deep trouble. He and all his 100 brothers are dead in the Kurukshetra war. So, Radha, can you repeat that verse? Trividham narakasyedaṃ. Radha, are you there?
narakasyedaṃ dvāraṃ nasanam mātmanah kāma krodhastha lobhastas māde tatrayam tyajet.
Good, good. So we should not. Gagan, are you there, Gagan? Gagan, are you there?
Yes, Swamiji.
You have any questions, Gagan?
No.
You missed Gagan. You just joined?
I joined 15 minutes ago.
Okay, so you heard. Can you say in your own words? If you have desires against Dharma, we get into trouble. Can you give an example?
Ravana,
What did he do? Ravana did what?
he abducted another person's wife.
Exactly. Ravana desired another man's wife, which is against the Dharma. Dharma means the right code of conduct. Desiring another man's wife is against the Dharma. So, Ravana desired another man's wife, Rama's wife, because he could not control his desires which are against Dharma. He got into trouble. Finally died. He is dead in the hands of Rama. Krodha, getting angry. Getting angry can lead us into trouble. Can you give an example, Gagan?
Ambarisha.
Hey, Ambarisha is a good devotee. Ambarisha did not get into trouble.
No,
Who got into
Duurvaasa.
trouble? Gagan, who got into trouble?
Duurvaasa.
Exactly. Duurvaasa got into trouble. Go ahead, tell me, why did Duurvaasa get into trouble?
Because he offended Ambarisha.
Yeah, he got angry. Getting angry for unnecessary things. Duurvaasa wanted to kill Ambarisha. Created a fire-spitting demon, Kritya. When Duurvaasa did a grave mistake by getting angry for the improper reason, Narayana sent Sudarshana Chakra. That Sudarshana Chakra came and killed that fire-spitting demon Kritya. Wanted to punish Duurvaasa. Duurvaasa, with all his spiritual merit, could not protect himself. Requested Brahma for protection. Brahma could not protect him. He went to Shankara. Shankara could not protect him. He went to Narayana. Narayana said, I will not protect you because you offended a great devotee, Ambarisha, because of your unfortunate anger. So, Duurvaasa got into deep trouble and finally came back and fell at the feet of Ambarisha and asked for forgiveness. That's how he saved himself. So, getting angry will get us into trouble. Okay, Gagan? If we are greedy, we get into deep trouble. Can you give an example?
Duryodhana.
Yes.
Because he did not give land.
What did he do?
He did not give a millimeter of land to the Pandavas.
He is supposed to give half the kingdom to Pandavas. He is supposed to give half the kingdom. He refused to give. Even when Krishna came for mediation, he refused to give. Krishna said, if you cannot give half the kingdom, Can you at least give 5 villages? Duryodhana is so greedy. Instead of half the kingdom, he refused even to give 5 villages. And Duryodhana is so arrogant, like a demon. He said, forget about half the kingdom, forget about 5 villages. Not even a millimeter of land I'll give to Pandavas. Not even a millimeter of land. So Duryodhana got into deep trouble. And in Kurukshetra war, he died a miserable death. And right in front of him, all his 99 brothers were killed by Bhima. So these are the 3 mistakes we should never commit. They will lead us to hell. Namely, our desires which are against the Dharma, our anger which is against the Dharma, and our greediness which is against the Dharma. These 3 things will lead us to hell. Is that clear, Gagan?
Yes, Swamiji.
Very good, Ayya. Amma, any other questions, Amma? Pritika, any questions, Amma? Sri Sudha, questions? Radha?
No, Swamiji.
Kamla? Any questions, Gagan?
No, Swamiji.
All right, Amma. Sadashiva, any questions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, take it easy. Join at 5:30.
No
We'll
problem.
chant Divya Prabandham, okay? Narayana Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpamastu Karma Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpamastu
Vedākatesha padāpsa brahmakam
Shri Ranganāja Gopi Sarashtam Lakshmi and Siddham Karneti Patram Shri Rangavira Raghurat Shri Gopurajam Vedam Tesham Shrimati Shivam Shri Vedam Vijamaha Tishkaya Namaha Om Atutubhyamo Sarvaguru Narayan 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 Narayan